After Hariyareshwar on day 6 was when we put the kayak on the boat, took it back to Velas beach, crossing a beautiful sandbar in the morning, and I waved a goodbye to the Baba and headed on to our mission to conquer Murud. Little did I know that I was going to be drowsy through the whole of the day, and the 22.5 kilometers that I had to do from Velas to Murud, to Harnai actually, were just the most slowest and the most arduous of the whole expedition because I was in a state of constant drowsiness. When I reached Harnai, I decided to call up Avnish from Monjin and ask him for some advice and check in on the weather reports. And Avnish mentioned that the evening weather would be a little windy, so it could be choppy. But I thought that since the wind was flowing down south, this could actually help my kayaking. So we decided to scrap the morning sessions and start moving to evening sessions.
That day the water was really choppy. Also it was in the evening. Kaustubh had a great time. Every time we stopped and asked him, how are you doing? He said, oh, I'm having a brilliant time. And we were really scared that the fact that he's having a brilliant time means that we'll be doing it every evening. So we were just discussing, Auntie, how do we get rid of that and how do we have him do it in the morning?
The sea was really choppy, and that boat, I think it's meant for about 10 to 12 people to ferry people. And we were just 4 of us. So every time a big wave came, the boat was lifted up and it would fall with a thud. And it was very, very frightening. And in fact, once I said, okay, if this is how we are going, I'm going to die, that is how I'm going to die. There's no way about it. I mean, those were the thoughts which came in my mind. I did not say anything.
The people on the safety boat, however, didn't share my enthusiasm because for them it was a really, really choppy day and it was rather turbulent. My mom later told me that the boat got tossed around, and it's rather interesting because on the water we are about 3 kilometers out into the sea, and my mom doesn't know how to swim. So frankly, on the whole expedition, we just thought that she was the bravest one of us. After we left Harnai, I had my quickest day ever, and I averaged 28 kilometers in 4 hours. And it was brilliant for me because the wind was behind me and the waves were assisting me the whole way. So we had a really, really nice, nippy, fast run. Coming into Anjanvel, there was a whole sandbar which protected the whole of Anjanvel, and it was beautiful because suddenly you just land on this sandbar which is about 500 meters to a kilometer out from Anjanvel, and then you're just seeing the whole of Anjanvel playing out before you. And you drag your kayak straight across the whole of the sandbar and then jump back into the kayak and then kayak the next 500 meters or so.